3 years ago, well, a little more than 3 years ago, on October 31st, I acquired my concealed weapons permit. And I did that because I've been doing some research and realized my safety and the safety of the ones I love and people around me is my responsibility. So I decided to go ahead and get my concealed weapons permit and be the arbiter of my own safety. That being said, today I had a client ask me exactly what I had on me, because she's been a client for about 3 years and she has never seen my weapon. She's known that I've carried a weapon, but she's never seen my weapon. Now, I don't carry a small weapon because I don't care about printing. Criminals don't care about printing. They carry large weapons because they want the most amount of firepower, and I want to match or better them. I don't want to be caught with less than what they have. So I'm going to do the best I can to not just keep up, but to be ahead of the game. So that being said, I am going to show you exactly, I'm going to do a EDC pocket dump and show you exactly what I carry on me on a daily basis without fail. I've never left the house without a weapon on me. I don't go to the store. I don't go out in the yard. I don't go anywhere without protection on me. So that being said, let's get into it. So now that I let you know that I have a weapon, you can probably see exactly where I keep my weapon, but I wear baggy shirts so you can't really see it. And hopefully I got the guns to make up for it. I keep a small waistline and broad shoulders and big guns, as in arms, to camouflage what I have on my waist. So what I carry is the Glock 34. It's the longest Glock they have. It's not a 45. 45 is you're less accurate with a 45 than you are with a 9mm. So this is chambered in 9mm. It's largest gun Glock makes. Is ready to go. You see rounds. There's rounds that are chambered. I don't ever have a weapon that is not chambered. So that is my primary weapon. It has a weapons light on there to illuminate, right? In case I need to identify who I'm shooting so I don't shoot the wrong person. I have an extra magazine, another 18 rounds, so they're 19 here, one chambered, 18 in the magazine, another 18 rounds in this magazine. If somebody is too close to me and accessing my weapon is going to be less effective than a knife, I always have a little knife on me. This is a little K-bar TDI. It's the same weapon that law enforcement uses. So I have that on me. Always have a knife for utility purposes. It's just a cheap little Walmart knife. Super sharp, but it's just a cheap knife. I don't buy expensive knives. I don't see the point in it. Have my car keys in my little watch pocket. I keep a pair of earplugs. Not that I'll ever think to use them in a moment of panic, but should I need to, or should I have the wherewithal or the opportunity to, I could put those in and deal with the situation if need be. So, in my right rear pocket, I normally keep my phone, but obviously I'm recording on that. In my left front pocket, I keep my wallet. I keep flashlight in case I need to light something up, and I'll walk to my vehicle and check around it, make sure that there's nobody there. If something popped out on me, I would access from my breast pocket, I would access my tactical pin, right? So I have a tactical pin that I would access. Bam, go to work. It is a working pin. I mean, you unscrew it. Writes just like a regular old pin, so it is permissible. You can take it on the airplane. It can be just your personal protection. It will hurt more than a knife will because it's not a sharp blade, but it's a tungsten steel point on there, which will break windshields, which will break side windows, which will break bones, which will cause massive amounts of damage should I need to use it. So there's my pin. Then in my back pocket, I have an additional magazine with another 18 rounds, and that fits into my Glock 34. So there's 36 here, there's an additional 19 there because criminals travel in packs, and I don't want to be outgunned. I always want to have the maximum amount of firepower that I can possibly carry to match or better what they have. So, but if you're going to be in a gunfight, you better be carrying a tourniquet. If you can't carry one, carry two. You never know when that might come in handy. If you might get shot, you might get shot in the leg. You might need to stop the bleeding and save your own life or save the life of somebody who's around you. So there's that. Now that is all that I have on my person right now, but in my vehicle, what I carry, in addition to all this, is I carry an extra tourniquet. Keep that one in the glove box. Here is an individual first aid kit. I keep that behind the front seat. There's another tourniquet in there and some coagulants to stop the bleeding. There's also some bandages and things of that nature to address trauma. I keep this flashlight, a little small one, in my center console. I keep this flashlight in the door panel, in the pocket on the door of the driver's side. I keep an additional set of earplugs on the driver's side. I have a bunch of shooting glasses, and I have them thrown in the back seat so that if something should happen, I should think of it, I'll grab them, but honestly probably will never ever grab them if shit hits the fan. Okay, along with that, there was a case where a guy went into he walked into a church and he shot it up. Not the one in Charleston. It was the next one after that. But the guy heard the commotion. I guess his daughter called him and said somebody's shooting up the church. He grabbed his weapon, grabbed his AR. He had an AR-15. And he had to load the magazines, which is stupid. You should already have your magazines loaded. Your weapon should be ready to go at a moment's notice. So he had to grab his weapon, grab the magazines, load the magazines, which is stupid because it takes so long. Load the magazines, jam into his weapon, run down to the church, and then he shot the guy twice. And the guy was able to get out and get into his vehicle and then drive. And he drove for like 11 miles before he expired and crashed his vehicle. But had the guy had his weapon loaded and ready to go, he could have saved more lives if he had just gotten there a little sooner. So, that being said, I also keep in my trunk, I keep my hunting pistol. This is chambered in 6.5 Creedmoor to AR-10. Chambered in 6.5 Creedmoor. It has a Holson red dot, a 3x magnifier. It has a weapons light that can go, red for IR, or it can go just white, which I would probably just grab it and put it in the white mode. 20 round magazine. I have a spare magazine over here, and it has a folding stock adapter and a pistol brace on the end in case I just need to go ahead and get to work. So there is that. Now, additionally, I don't ever want to be caught unprepared. So when I go to the gym, what I carry, I trade this in for this. And this is my Glock 19. And I have 2 spare magazines that each hold 15 rounds. So there's 30 rounds here. There's another 15 rounds in magazines that's in the gun with another round chambered. So that's 30, 45, 46 rounds just so that I'm not outgunned. And like I said before, all my weapons are ready to go. There is no testing a weapon to see if it's chambered. It's chambered. It's ready to rock. And everybody in this household knows it. So nobody messes with a weapon. And that is about it. Oh, wait, nope. Also in my vehicle, I keep a fire extinguisher. I keep this in the trunk, but I'm trying to figure out a way to put it behind the front seat because I come across accidents all the time. I see vehicles on fire all the time. But if I can jump out and save somebody's life with this thing, even if it's only one life. They just had a busload of kids that were burned alive. They were in an accident headed to Disney World. So if somebody would have had one of these and jumped out and they could have saved 1 or 2 lives instead of like 7 people dying, that would have been worth every penny. So that is what, no, that's not it. That's not everything. Say everything went wrong and I get abducted by somebody and they check me and they grab all my gear and they take it away. And they hog tie me, they do whatever. I have one last item. And so I have my little boot knife. The blade is only 1.5 inches long, but it's enough to get the job done should I need to get the job done. So all that should keep me and those I love, and like I said, I work with 30 women. I love them all to death. They're amazing. And it just keep me, my family, and my work wives all safe. So in reverse, boot knife, fanny pack, IFAK, extra tourniquet, light for my center console, light for my door, glasses, earplugs that go on my driver's side door, my tactical pen, which I oftentimes just keep on my t-shirt rather than my regular shirt, because I take off my, if I were to take this shirt off, then I wouldn't lose my pen. So take this shirt off. Won't lose my pin. Have my pin right here. I have my Kydex holster here. So, tourniquet, extra magazine, flashlight in my front pocket, TDI, extra magazine in the holster. Put my weapon. Always reholster slowly and watch it go in so that you don't blow your nuts off. Utility knife, earplugs, car keys, wallet, my front pocket. And that is what I have on me all day, every day. Let me see if I can get a little better lighting so you can actually see what's going on here. So that's my gear, that's my setup. And last but not least, the guns. Gotta keep the guns, those are the main deal. That's the real weapon right there. Gotta keep that nice and tight. Not bad for 53 fucking years old. So, there we go. How you like me now? Again, as I always say, 2 in the pink, 1 in the stink. Rock on.